If you'll indulge me, I'd like to take a minute and make some minor changes to my interface. I do this because I'm working with a small screen size, and I want to be sure I have as much drawing space as possible as we progress through the remainder of the Essentials series. You will not have to make these changes. I'm only showing you this so that in future lessons you'll know why my interface looks a little different than yours. The first thing I'm going to do is dock the command line. I do this because the floating history can get in the way on a small screen. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to move up and launch the line command, and then as I pick points on screen, you can see the last 3 lines of history there above the command line. The problem is, when this history is visible, it becomes a non-selectable part of the drawing. And on a small screen, this can cause some frustration. So I'm going to press Escape to cancel the line command. And to dock the command line, I'll click and hold on this handle, and I'll drag the command line to the bottom of the screen and release. If I launch a command now, you'll see the history no longer displays. In the event I'd like to see the history, I can do that now by pressing the F2 key. The next thing I'll do is turn off the File tabs bar. For the remainder of this series, we will mostly be working in one drawing at a time, so this bar isn't 100% necessary. If I turn it off, though, I can increase my drawing space by about 10%. To hide the File tabs bar, I'll go to the View tab, and in the User Interface panel, I'll click the File tabs toggle. Now, if I was working on a really small screen, I could click this toggle to shrink the ribbon. Clicking it once will minimize the panels to buttons. Clicking it again will display panel titles only, and if I click it again, it will minimize the ribbon to tabs only. In this case, I don't think it's necessary to minimize the ribbon, so I'll click the button a final time to restore the ribbon to its original state. Once again, you do not have to make these same changes. I am simply doing this to get as much screen real estate as possible for the remainder of the series. That being said, keep these techniques in mind, because you never know when you may need to run AutoCAD on a small screen.